And you tried to take me down. You tried to kill me. You removed your support from me because of the vaccination. When I said, it's my body, it's my choice, you walked away from me. Democrats, lesbians, sober people, live and let live. Hi, my name is Terry. It's my walkaway testimony coming to you from Wisconsin. What do you think it costs to try to change somebody from a Democrat into a Republican? How much advertising do they spend to try to get me to change? I quit listening to the ads a long time ago. But I'll tell you what changed me. And I call this the eulogy of my liberal self. I was born 67 years ago today in Wisconsin. I was raised in the rural part of the state where I really didn't have to live in a city or know anything about politics. I did grow up in the time when President Kennedy was shot. I remember that I was in first grade, and I remember when Bobby Kennedy was assassinated. I was actually in Los Angeles at that time, so I was like 11 years old maybe. But these are things that I put into my mind because I paid attention. Because guess what? I'm an old soul. I've been here before. Even though I was a little person, I paid attention. I watched. I didn't know then when I came here that I was coming to Earth School. I was here at Earth School to learn these lessons. I didn't know that when I first got here. I didn't know that. But in 1978, I had a calling from God, and it was very profound for me. It took me to a place where I had never been before, and it was very deep. And it had to do with having my leg broken in the mountains in Wyoming, miles from the road. And I got protected and saved that day, and from that day since. In 1979, I came out as a lesbian. Well, that really didn't work very good with the church people, and it didn't work that I was a church person with the lesbians, so I had to walk quietly with one foot in each world, and I did that. And in 1981, I discovered 12-step groups, and I found a place. I found a place where I got to talk about God, and I got to talk about being gay, and I got to be honest. And I got sober in 1982 and have maintained that ever since. So those were my my liberal upbringings and the people that I walked with in those days. I walked with these other spiritual beings that happened to be gay. I studied justice. I got a degree in justice, okay? I believed in taking care of the earth. I was there for the Exxon Valdez oil spill. Yes, and I don't use straws. Well, I have metal straws. I don't use them very often. I worked in recycling professionally because it was my passion. I gave my life to adventures. I've had some great adventures, and I've had some really hard times. And the hardest time in my life has been to walk away. My walkaway journey, it started when I didn't want to get the shot. Guess what? Guess what? This is my body. It's my choice. I've heard that so many times from these freaking liberals that can't seem to stop getting pregnant. Guess what? I never got pregnant. Yeah, that some of that was luck, and some of it was because I could control myself, okay? And in this process of not getting the shot, I figured out that there was banishment, hypocrisy within my group of friends and family. And you know, those little stab wounds in my back and those little paper cuts added up. Added up. So I spiraled. Yep, I spiraled. And when I spiraled, they let me go. Yeah, they let me go. They said, no, we're not going to help you. Doormat, unvaccinated, do not enter. Yep, you should know. You're going to kill my wife. Yeah, no, I'm not going to kill your wife. And just because my mom was a nurse doesn't mean I have to take a shot. I freaking took a injection so I wouldn't get shingles again right before. I am not an anti-vaxxer. I am against this shot. Not all shots, for heaven's sakes. You can label me whatever you want. And you did. And you got another shot and another shot, and you got COVID, and you got another shot, and then you got another shot, and then you got a booster, and then you told me I needed to get one. No. No. So, my spiraling took me to some pretty low depths. So that's why I call this the eulogy to the liberal. The liberal in me is dead. The liberal that supported other liberals has gone away. She died on January 4th in the woods in Wisconsin. Yep, very low point. Very low point to be rejected by people, be told I shouldn't behave a certain way, and that I didn't have a right to my experience, and that they didn't have to help me. And that's okay. You know what? I got help. I got help from the guides. I got help from people that you don't even know because they were real. It doesn't matter who they voted for. I thought you would be there for me. I was there for you, God damn it. I was there for you. So I find a candidate that I like, that I vibe with. His name was Kennedy. He takes care of the environment. He believes in taking care of the body. And you wouldn't let him talk. Okay. So back to my story. The liberal died. The liberal was killed by what I learned is called a Jezebel spirit. Jezebel spirit is perfectly documented by this lady named Harris who walks around cackling. That has no attraction to me at all. I don't care if she has ovaries. I don't care if she used to have a penis. That woman is not for me. And the same thing is true for Hillary, and I voted for her. Yep, peer pressure. I had this intense feeling inside, but I thought, no, you can't let Trump be in there. That wouldn't work. Yeah, be afraid of Trump. So I know Republicans, they're not bad people. Actually, I have made some amends with the Republicans because of the judgments that I had towards them when I believed this this liberal crap. Republicans came to my wedding. My gay wedding. Guess what? It was false. So there you go, gay people. I got another stab wound in my back by a Jezebel spirit. What I have discovered is that it ain't about Democrats and Republicans. It's about good and evil. I am here for good. And that might mean God, or that might mean higher power, or that might mean Creator God. And you tried to take me down. You tried to kill me. You removed your support from me because of the vaccination. When I said, it's my body, it's my choice, you walked away from me. Democrats, lesbians, sober people, live and let live. What the fuck? You riled me up, but first you tried to kill me. You tried to silence me. You told me I didn't get to have those choices. But you wanted Black Lives Matter people to have choices. You wanted George Floyd to have a choice, but you wouldn't let me have a choice, and I walked among you, with you. I helped you move. I did service to your church. I did this. I did that. When I needed your help, you weren't there. Hypocrisy bothered me my whole life. Guess what? I'm walking away from you. I'm walking towards something higher. It's a spiritual thing. This is not Democrats versus Republicans. This is good versus evil. And it's not hard for me to make that choice. It's not. It's not, because I have seen the devil. I have seen the devil in their eyes. I have seen them walk with each other in lockstep. Halloween is coming. They're going to be out there walking around again. Yes. Go walk with the devil. It's okay. I walk away. It's my story. It's not complete. I learned speech in 12-step groups. It was called We Share. What it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. You tried to kill me. You tried to silence me. You did your covert narcissistic methods to try to get me to comply. You sucked me dry. You took all the light out of my body and then condemned me and said, you aren't being positive anymore. 10 years I did that shit and I walked away. I got kicked out. Yep. So that's my testimony. I vote in every election. I voted for Ron Johnson because he cares about people, both sides, Republicans and Democrats, people who were injured by this vaccination that's not a vaccination. It's a moneymaker for the corporations who are immune to any kind of prosecution. Yeah, you wanted me to take that shot and told me it was free. Free! Yeah, forget it. I am a free spirit. I live in the United States. I vote in the United States. I was born here. I have sovereignty for this thing. I am here. I get to vote. I didn't come from a foreign country across an open border. I didn't fake my way into the United States like some people that I know who tell me how to behave in my country. Go back to your country. You left your country and then come here and tell me how to live in my country? Jezebels, off my turf. I declare that this is no longer going to work, and I am at battle with the evil that is in this world. You tried to kill me. You tried to silence me, and guess what? Look, I get to tell my story. So thank you for listening. Thank you, Brandon, for starting this. Thank you to all the other people who have inspired me by their stories, and that we're in this together, because there's a big shift happening in the planet if you didn't notice. It's called 3D to 5D, where we have cooperation, where you don't stab each other in the back, where we support each other. Yeah, right. Yeah, kind of like 12-step groups full of narcissists and codependents who can't stand up and walk away, who just stab each other in the back. I'm done with it. And I only got one vote, and I might make it till election day because I have survived this long. 67 frickin' years today. And you all walked away. She said, that one there? Yep, she is stepping way out of her bounds. How dare her? I am a black sheep with white hair. I walked among you. I supported you in your little sheep group. I shook the boat. I rattled the boat, and I'm not walking away. No more money for you, Bernie. No more money. No more votes for you. No, I don't care if you are a lesbian. I'm not voting for you. It was all fake. Yeah. It was a trauma bond I had with those damn liberals. Guess what? I'm divine. I was born in this body. And when I got here, I was a little bitty egg and a sperm. And I was divine at that moment. At that moment, everything was perfect. I was supposed to come through and be here. And I'm here now to tell you that I am not complying. I will not comply. I am walking away. Thank you.
For more great videos, download the Walkaway Social app at walkawaysocial.com. Share your testimonial and join our community.